You ever seen those LinkedIn posts when someone gets fired, but they write a love letter to the same company that just kicked them out? They'll say things like, "What a beautiful journey. I am so grateful. I learned so much from this position, and my new chapter is right ahead." Meanwhile, yesterday, their manager unplugged their laptop, walked them out like a shoplifter, snatched their badge. So why does the tone never match reality in these type of situations? Why do people thank the same company that gave them a boot? Today, we're going to break it down. I'm going to share with you what's actually happening psychologically here, why people act this way after being fired, golden nuggets to protect yourself going forward. You implement just one of these mindset shifts, you'll see work differently. You'll never be blindsided again. Let's get into it. So what's actually happening here? Let's tell the truth. This person didn't choose a new chapter. A spreadsheet chose it for them. Somewhere in a cushy boardroom, a vice president looked at a sheet and said, "We need to cut 10% of our workforce. Make it happen." Nobody said your name. No one talked about how you work late. You're such a hard worker, covered for your boss and your colleagues. You missed your kid's soccer game for a deadline. No, it was just numbers. Brutal. You thought it was loyalty. You gave them loyalty, but to them, it was just a transaction. And when the math didn't work, they didn't write a love letter to you. They didn't send you a love letter. They gave you a termination letter. So here's the real story. Now, the employee's whole identity was tied to this job. They were a big name, Amazon, Meta, Deloitte. Their personality was their badge, their title, their employer, that building. Then suddenly, security takes it back. Now you're at home, still wearing a hoodie with company logo on it. Emotionally, this is devastating. It feels like a breakup, where one person knew about it months ago, the other person found out the day off. You didn't even get a conversation. You got a calendar invite. You already know HR joins, cameras off, something's not right. It's not performance, it's just restructuring. "We appreciate everything you've done," they say. "Thank you and goodbye." Then your laptop is locked, swipe card is dead, benefits end at the end of the month. That's the real truth. But that is not what is showing up on LinkedIn. Why do people post smiling faces? Why do they go online to thank the company that fired them? Here's the psychology behind that. Number one, the brain is still in shock. Getting fired feels like your world just cracked. Your brain goes into emergency mode. You need to stabilize the story fast. So instead of saying, "Holy, I'm scared," they say, "I'm thankful." It's emotional first aid. They're protecting their reputation when they make these cringy LinkedIn posts. No one wants to look like a failure, so they rewrite the ending to look graceful. "I'm exploring new opportunities." Translation, "I'm unemployed and terrified." We all know, but writing something like this makes them feel less embarrassed. They're trying to control the narrative. The company controls the decision. Posting publicly gives them tiny bit of power back, even if it's fake positivity. It feels like they are choosing the message and feeling better about themselves. Why do they continue making these posts? Because they still need that employer. You need them for good references, warm handshake, HR note that isn't toxic. So they stay polite. They're not grateful. They're trying to convince themselves. These posts, these announcements aren't for us. It's for them. They need to believe this was a blessing so it hurts less. It's pain disguised as gratitude. But here is the spicy truth. It's not that they love the company. They're just trying not to fall apart. The reason it feels cringy is simple. The tone does not match the trauma. It's like someone got punched and then they posted, "Thank you for the lesson, sensei." No, you got sucker slapped, but you're trying to understand this in your head. That's human. We've all done something like this. So here are the golden nuggets to protect yourself. Number one, detach your identity. You are not your job. You are not your employer. They do not define you. Your identity must be bigger than the building you work in. When you detach, you gain power. Number two, to get strong in a situation like this, stop worshiping your company. They are not family. They're not your mom. You can love your work, but do not give them your soul. This is a transactional based relationship. This is not a relationship of equals. You are temporary. They are permanent. Once you accept this, you stop expecting loyalty. Start building skills and networking constantly. Your skills and your relationships are portable. They travel with you. Companies don't protect you. Your skills do. If you only grow inside the company, you're vulnerable. Every month, ask yourself, am I better, faster, smarter, more valuable? Am I getting more marketable for future, for my career? If not, push yourself. Always be looking. Always be benchmarking with what's out there. Even if you're happy at work, things are going well, know your market value. Talk to recruiters. Talk to HR managers. Apply casually. Take coffees. No guilt. Because when the layoff comes, you're already warmed up for the situation. Always tell yourself the truth. If you got fired, admit it. At least to yourself. Not publicly, but privately say, yeah, this happened. Honesty is the start of rebuilding. Pretending delays healing. Here's the critical mind shift that I'm talking about. Think like the CEO of your own life. Corporations optimize efficiency, not humanity. You have to prioritize yourself. Your loyalty must go to your growth, your skills, and your future, not the company, not the logo, because that logo will drop you in the name of efficiency without blinking. Again, this episode is not about bashing companies or spreading negativity. It's about waking up. If you can shift your mindset just a little, you'll walk away differently. You'll negotiate differently. You will build leverage and be prepared emotionally and financially. And when that day comes, whether you leave by choice or by a spreadsheet, you'll be ready. If this hits you, gives you clarity, please share it with someone who needs it. Let's get strong together. Drop a comment. Have you seen one of these posts? Have you written one? What did it feel like? Send me your workplace stories, DM me, put it in comments, and we will feature it in the next episode. Remember, companies are loyal to efficiency and their shareholders. So start being loyal to you. This is Hard saying. This is the Grind Hotline. Good luck.